Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Leo for November 2019. Okay, so Leo, I'm going to be giving you guys a spell to do. So have a pen and paper ready, or stop the video as you need, because all of you are going to have this spell to be done either November or December as you guys can, because some of these spells could be done in a full moon, a crescent moon, and we don't have that many moons from now to December. Okay, so for those who are coming here for the first time, I'm Maria the Clairvoyant. I do readings in Spanish and English. So this time I'm going to do a pyramid. Okay, and if you guys will have a question, concern, don't forget to book your readings. And also, if you have a question that you want to have a quick answer, you could go to my super chat the days that I go live in Spanish and English. Okay, so Leo, the first card that I'm going to do is your foundation of the matter. Okay, what's going on with you? What's going on with your relationships? This is going to be a general, so anything can come up. Okay, so the first card that you get is the Master Artisan, the Eight of Keys. The next card that you get is the Up in the air in reverse. This will be a major arcana. The card that just jumped is the Spring and August. So this time it's gonna be August up in upper position. The next card that you get, it's the Oracle of Delphi. That is an ace. So I'm gonna switch this around and turn these cards around. So the next cards that you get is the situation, the central point, what's going on with you, what's going on in your relationship, family, life, whatever it is happening to you. The next card is your situation. You have card number 14, initiation in reversed. The next card that you have is the King of Forces. And if you were to know that the King of Forces is actually your energy, of the Wands energy. And the next one you get is the Sense of Time, Six of Scrolls. The most important issue, or how you feeling about it. Okay, let's see what's the most important issue. There's so many cards, so let's put it back to here, and let's take one more card. Leo, November 2019. You have the Willow, Two Forces in reverse, and the Two of Forces will be also the Wands. The foundation of this card, you got the Birth. Okay, so if you see the Birth, okay, it's a major arcana. I'm gonna tell you, because you're getting the Birth, is you might be in a situation where a new start, a new beginning. It could also be an actual birth. You may have someone pregnant, which is meaning that it doesn't have to be birth now, but you impregnated somebody. At least that's what's going on right now. Someone could be pregnant at this time. This could be an old phase passing away and a new one begins. So you might be ending a relationship, ending something, and starting new again. But even new beginnings and could be new beginnings can be like roots. Okay, you can be also having a past life situation, a deja vu. This could be you working into something and creating something for you. Okay, This card is association with fertility, okay, motherhood. So Leos might be getting pregnant. Sensuality, um, new energy for romance. Some of you might be leaving a relationship and falling in love with somebody else. A family, a home. You might be giving, falling in love with somebody else. Or you can also just be giving birth to some kind of project too. Like, let's say you decide that you want to start a new business, a new career, something that you want to celebrate. It could be the birth of that. Okay, so it's usually birth is not just a pregnancy. It could be a pregnancy, but it's also the beginning of something. It could be a project or a new project, a new job, a new beginning of something, new. Okay, a new relationship. And here you have the Eight of Keys. Okay, the Eight of Keys is the master artisan. So actually you are concentrating in the work itself. Okay, so if you're, this card indicates that you have a new opportunity. Maybe you have a new job offer or a talent or a purpose to this world. Maybe you are giving a contribution to yourself, and this is telling you don't hold back. Like sometimes, sometimes we feel like we're not qualified to do a certain job, and that we feel afraid, should we do it, should not we do it. And sometimes we feel like we're not ready for that job, or just that new job, or the new project, or the new business adventure. Okay, sometimes you may have to teach other people. Maybe you need to be trained. Sometimes you maybe have to be trained yourself. This is a period where you're gonna build a reputation, take advantage of the opportunities. So like sometimes, like if you're gonna be a new salesperson, you're gonna be putting out there, be trained, and putting yourself out there so you can be the sunshine and bring the empowerment to the world. Like if you decide that you're gonna make the that you're gonna take this project, let's say, and you decide that this is time for you to be the new merchant, the new salesperson, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be making this idea. The next card that you get is Up in the Air. Okay, and Up in the Air is a major arcana, and it's in reverse, and it's card number 18. Okay, so whatever situation you were involved, okay, has been up in the air for, is coming down to earth. So because it's in reverse, so whatever it was that you were dealing with, now is down to earth. You're gonna like wake up and smell the coffee, like I was put it that way. Maybe at this time there's still some elements that you may have to see things more clearly. Like before, you were like shadow, or something was covering what you needed to see, and now it's time for you to clear your mind and see things more clearly. And more than what that, you finally entered the picture of to bring more influence to bear in some way. So I will feel that some of you have the situation that was in front of you. Now you got to understand what's going on, and follow your purpose. Like sometimes we tend to like not take not do what we're supposed to do, and now you're more clear about it. The Akashic Force is telling you to take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. And how can you seek drift into the distant sky, and you thought you don't know when it will be realized? Peace in your is completely, that is on its way. So some of you probably were working on something, and finally this is coming towards you. Okay, or sometimes it could be the other way around. Okay, something, and how can you seek drift in the distant sky? So if you were already in a relationship, I will put this card in a way, and you really didn't want it to get involved with that person, this is going to drift away from you. Okay, seek drift in the distant, how can you seek drift in the distant sky? So and you thought you don't know when it will be realized. Pieces in you completely. So it depends on the situation. You understand what you're going through right now. You either were waiting for something, or you wanted something to go away. Okay, so remember who you are and what your situation is. Okay, and that's how you're gonna interpret or put the intuition of these cards, because you're either waiting for something or you're letting something go. Okay, or someone is letting you go, and that's the end of it. Okay, the next card that you get is the autumn, spring and autumn, and you have autumn in reverse. You get another reversal card. If you receive this card in reverse, that means the autumn, the upper position. It reveals that cycle of harvest. Perhaps great abundance is coming to you. You will certainly be called upon to gather the results of the action you have taken in the past. So if you have planted your seeds and you're working towards something, you're going to start getting value paid off. Or if you were working into something, it's coming to fruition, and you got to work on you. This is telling me, like, when you harvest is you gotta slowly but surely work on the fruition that you have, and work on, it's labor that used to be done. You plant the seed, you got the pumpkin, and now it's time to collect all your pumpkins. But you had to work. It doesn't matter if it was this harvest was big or small, if it's tomatoes, if it's pumpkin, no matter what it is, you have to appreciate the God, the Creator, who however you want to call it, the gratitude of the of the fruitness, and and anything that you have harvest. Okay, this card, the Akashic Force, is telling you, close your eyes and feel yourself as standing tall, placing one foot in the spring and the other one in the autumn. As you look at your life, ask yourself what step will help you plant a new situation, and what step will help you harvest. See those actions before you know. So you're gonna have to make a decision as the things that you would like to harvest, and the things that you're gonna have a new beginning. The next card that you have is the Oracle of Delphi, card number 1. Okay, so if and it's coming in reverse. Okay, remember that if you're going to play these numbers, you're welcome to play. It's up to you. The reverse card is telling you, this card shows you that you have been denying your inner voice in some way. You may have forgotten messages from your spirit, or from other spirits that you have been acknowledged, or that you may be resistant. Perhaps you have been sidelining your psychic or mediumship work. Whatever the case, wake up the power of messages you receive. When you deny them, you undermine all you wish to achieve. So like the torch, when you listen to the voice within and respond to it, you become an oracle in your life. So this card will be like the Magician, the Oracle of Delphi, and this is you having the light and being able to listen to your intuition. A lot of us don't pay attention to our intuition or what spirit is telling you. Spirits don't just talk to you through other people. Maybe your friends tell you, don't do this, this is what's going to happen, this is going to happen, and you continue to deny, and the spirit is telling you, don't do it, because you're either going to fix your relationship or break it. Okay, so the next card that you get is the initiation of the Count Street Saint Germain, and this is in reverse. Okay, this is telling me that the situation, this is time for an initiation upon you, but you are holding onto always and resistant to the wonderful changes in hand. The old things and relationships that keep you energy low are not your safety, but rather your opposite. So sometimes what happens in this card initiation is like there is a good relationship that you can start, but what happens is that we continually, Leos that you're listening to me, male or female, doesn't matter. Sometimes what happens is that there is a relationship that hurts you and crush you, and and left you with a scar. And what happens is that you probably, when it comes to the relationship situation, you probably haven't healed that relationship, and you continue to do the same thing over again. And that's what happened with this card is in reverse. It's telling you that even if the lower energy people and things keeping you down are gone, you may be stuck under loss or just afraid to move on of something new. So as long as you continue to not try to do something new, I will say in relationship wise, because I feel that in work related you're doing pretty good. I feel in relationships you are holding yourself back, and you are the one that you're blocking your own feelings to the movement to the higher, to the higher forces, and you're not allowing yourself to like, you're afraid to face the world, and you're afraid to start a new relationship. Look at this is the king of forces. And what happened with the king of forces at times is that he or she, okay, which is your energy, the king of wands, their ego gets in the way. Okay, sometimes I will say that they're egocentric. Okay, and this card indicates a person or a man who has powerful and positive energy, and he comes with good intention, gentleness, and honestly resonate from him. If you know this man, yeah, this energy will be coming into your life. So for me, I will say that you are going to either this, even though this is your energy, it could also be that you may be someone is coming into you with this type of energy. This is this could be someone in your career that is probably the king, or you could be the king. This person might be good in electronic, astronomy. It doesn't matter what field the person is. But the thing is that this is the type of person that is either a male or a female that is going to be important for yourself. Okay, this is more or less a balanced energy, beauty and nurture, and the powerful, like, you guys gonna be moving with each other. Okay, this is a very strong energy. This is someone that's coming in. Again, it could be in career matters, it could be relationship matters. The Akashic Force tells you to close your eyes and send this king of forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and the power more moving within you, through you and around you. Feel how gentle this force can, and wisdom, as how will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you. So there's someone that's coming in that's gonna come, and I will say either this person is gonna help you, okay, or you help them, and vice versa. But there is a relationship, a friendship, but you need to start visualizing this person that's gonna come and help you in any decisions or any matters that you want to you know this, it could be a boss, it could be just a co-worker, okay, anyone. So the Six of Scrolls is this the sense of time. So let's see why you had the sense of time. This card shows that some matters of importance, time is of the essence. That could be an opportunity that you don't want to miss. It may be a project, situation, or personal connection that requires action or even completion. You might have had some delays, or you may have been highly active in industries for some time. Either way, you need to focus and see what is it that you want to do at the end of the game. Don't let worry steer you away from your goal. There is more yet to do, so don't give up. So the Akashic Force is telling you to close your eyes, catch the energy of time. It feels almost as if you can ride as flows through your day. Lifting your excitement, your enthusiasm, and your industry. Feel this now. Realize whatever you want to do. This is a gift that you want, okay? And let's see what comes in with the Two of Forces. I'm sorry, in reversed. Okay. The Two of Forces energy, it will be once. Okay. So because it's coming in reverse, this is telling me the wheel reverse indicates the winds of change or conflict blowing around you, and you don't try to fight or you may be brooding instead of stay flexible and bend with the demands of times. Okay, while it appears to be a period of total upheaval, like the willow, you are strong and capable of bending within breaking. Stay connected yet adaptable within the circumstances swirling around you. You may have deep and strong roots in your spiritual identity, so rely on them now. The circle of uncertainty will pass. In the meantime, let yourself be open to the guidance of the Akashic records. You are grounded in their wisdom and truth. Let yourself receive the power here. And the Akashic force is telling you, take a deep breath and feel yourself plant energetic roots through the bottom of your feet, moving down to the very depth in the earth and tapping the resources you need. Notice the strength you feel rising up from the profound sources of energy. Whatever it is that you need energy, Leo, you're going to need energy for a conflict that you're going to encounter. Okay, and you need to stay strong about the situation. Okay, the next cards that I'm going to read is from the Romance Angels. And some of these cards are going to be associated with what's going on. Okay. So the first card is going to be for the single ones, the ones that don't have nobody and are looking for a relationship. Or maybe you want or you don't want a relationship. Okay, so the first card is for the single ones in the love area. You have a codependency. Addiction are affecting your romantic life. So I feel that some of you may be drinking, okay? And this is the reason why you don't have money to date a woman. Maybe you drink, you drugs, or you have sex and pay these women. God knows what you're doing, but whatever it is, you have something going on. The next card that it is that's coming in, this is for the single, this is for the ones that are couple. Okay, this is you living in your house, she is living in her house. Let your friends help you. Ask for and access support from others. With that card, I feel that some of you might be having problems in your relationship, and you're probably going to look for your friends to help you. Okay, you may be maybe those don't want a child, and this is a child situation. Okay, and for the married ones, let's see the ones that have children together, and the married ones, or this is the chemistry card. So I feel that some of you, the married ones, have a very strong magnetic chemistry within your relationship. You guys are doing fine. You may have children together. You may not have children together, but there is a situation very strong for the strong Leos, the hot positive Leos that aren't married and have a good relationship. You guys are doing awesome, okay? Your husband is in love with you. Your wife is in love with you, whoever you are. Or same-sex energy, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this, the codependency, with the Gypsy's Oracle card and see what comes up for you. Leo, for the single ones for the month of November. Look, the single ones, you have the card that says frivolity. Okay, this is the type of energy when someone is, I feel that is too much like, how can I put it, kind of like egocentric, like they feel that they deserve, they earn, they won. And I feel that this codependency is like you have issues. It doesn't have to be drug or alcohol, but it could be personal issues, ego issues, that you feel that a woman has to do this and this and this and that, or a man has to do this and this and this and that. That's for the single ones. This is what came in, and this is a general reading. Don't kill the reader, okay? The next one is that let your friends help you. You get the card reunion. I think that you are going to be looking for someone, or you're going to be reconnected to someone in the past that you already know. Okay, if you guys were breaking up a situation, okay, or a part situation that you guys were probably not talking to each other, you're going to try to reunite with someone, okay? This is for those that you live in my house, I live in my house, but maybe you guys were not talking for maybe had an argument or something, and now you guys are gonna get together again. And the last one is the chemistry card. Okay, so that means, let's see how your situation is. You're probably in a relationship with someone that might be older than you and might be wiser. Okay, those are the ones that are married, the ones in a relationship. Okay, the next card, I'm gonna take one more card to clarify the codependency. Okay, for some of you. And let's see the codependency. You have the priest. I feel that some of you are going to look into the church or someone, not necessarily a priest, but someone that can give you guidance. I think some of you are going to look into the guidance situation to find someone to help you in what's going on, especially those that are using addiction, like, you know, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, whatever addiction you have. Even smoking is a bad thing. So this is telling you that you may end up looking for help. The chemistry card is pretty good, and I'm gonna see for those that are married or in a good relationship. Let's see what's going on, why the reunion, and why you need to help. You might look for help. Maybe you decide that, I don't know how your situation is romantically, and you may look for someone to help you, and you may go and reach out to somebody. Again, you have the Fool. I feel that there is someone that might be an enemy to you, or someone that that might be that either you did something to them or they're doing something to you. An enemy can go either way. You may be the person's enemy, or you don't even know who your enemy is. Okay, and I feel that maybe somebody didn't like your relationship or doesn't like your relationship. It might be in between your relationship right now. Okay, so maybe that's why you're gonna need to look for help. If you're a woman, like, let's say you're in a relationship, and you're gonna try, maybe there is somebody else that wants your partner. That could be it, and you're gonna have an enemy because let's say you're in a relationship with a woman, and the woman, probably somebody else is interested in her. It could be a man, it could be whoever. Or if you're the woman and you're in a relationship with a man, but maybe there's another woman that wants your man. Okay, you got me. So I feel that that's an scenario that's going on for you guys. Okay, Leos. And maybe that's why you're going to look for help. So I'm going to take an oracle card, and this will be the most important message for you for the month of November, Leo. And let's see what's going on with Leo for the month of November. The most important message for the month of November, Leo. What's the most important message for the month of November, Leo? You got Hasha, Sean, and distance. Okay, let's see why you get distance. Okay, this could be you having distance with this person, and this is this person being distance with you. Okay, if you what happens is that sometimes we walk away from people, and maybe this person walked away because he or she knew what was going on, okay, and decided not to be involved. And they have every right to do that, especially if there was no commitment in their relationship. But let's see what the card's telling you. This is the Reiki Oracle card. The Hansan Hanshe Su Shonen is one of the sacred Reiki healing symbols. The symbol is generally used for distant healings, imparting the means to connect to another over space and time, facilitating the healing needed to be released karma. It can also represent resolving karmic issues, revealing past life connections, origins going back to Akashic records, the life records of each soul, and clarity of mind, right thinking, keeping your mind on the truth of any situation and the proper course of action. You will experience positive results for all involved. If you are unsure of what healing actions to take into a given situation, rely on the Han Sha Se Shan Nen to connect you to the higher consciousness and give you the correct answer. Okay, so and one of the things about this card is you might be needing to release limiting beliefs and clearing karma in the near future, or assisting someone else to do the same. Okay, also, touching may indicate a connection for healing and release of karma. Touching the Reiki cards means that require has reached a higher level of consciousness and is successful with this distant healings. Okay, another thing that I could tell you about this card is from above, the inquirer is touched with this higher consciousness to say inside. And from below, that connection needed to facilitate the clearing or cleansing work already being established. So I feel that some of you might need to do some kind of cleansing, Leos. And I will connect this card with the up in the air. Okay, because look at this. This is a situation where you know, whatever you didn't know is you're gonna come clear about it. I would also connect it with the you know, the, I would say distance. This is for distant healing, Reiki. Also, let me see. I would say the nature, because you know the summer is in between the fall and the spring. So you know, this is you stepping into something, and this one over here, I will tell you that up in the air at some point, you know, whatever you were up in the air, and you're eventually gonna make a decision. Okay, so those are the cards that I feel that's resonating with you. And let's see another card. It could be maybe the reunion that you may have with someone. Okay, maybe you have a reunion from someone from the distance, or sometimes you may just have to clear karmic issues. So the spell that's coming in for you, Leo, we'll see what you need to do. I feel that your concentration is more in finances, and you be careful for those that have someone pregnant. Destiny. Okay, so let's see what's going on with destiny. All that I shall need to know, all I walk shall know now be shown. Okay, so I feel that well, we decide our own destiny. We create our own destiny. Okay, that's how I feel when it comes to destiny. I feel that life gives you choices, and you create your own destiny. Okay, and let's say if you had chosen this spell for yourself, you should be at crossroads in your life, struggling to understand what is taking place and why. This spell will bring you some clarity and somehow help you accept the path which you are walking. It may bring more confidence to your decision making and help you understand what you're creating within your life in this lifetime. This spell will help you clarify where you are going, why you are headed there, and reveal signs that will help you as you walk your life path. The Destiny spell. Okay, you will need nothing at all for this spell except to be dressed well for a walk outside on a Monday or a new moon, or if you can also do this early in the morning before most of the world has awakened, all the better. Go to your altar and visualize a circle of purple light radiating, shimmering, bright and strong, all about you. Spend a few moments contemplating the next few months and the next moon cycles. Allow anything that you have to make a decision about anything that you will have a strong impact over you to come into your mind, and gently just hold on there is as you observe it. Chant 3 times. By the power of 3 by 3, Ellen Aten Goddess, reveal to me all that I should need to know as I walk let you know signs of my path ahead or challenges of what is blessed by the power of 3 by 3 as I do will, so no of it. Leave your home and go a far walk. You may wish to simply walk to the streets or go to a place where there is nature. As you walk, there will be some objects that seem to leap out at you. It may be a piece of wood, a shell, a leaf, or flower. Collect the ones which seem to speak most to you. Each item is a message, so take note of the order in which you find them. Do not attempt to unravel their meaning right now. When it feels right, simply return home and place your findings on the altar in the order in which they were found. The first is your destiny, how your fate will interplay with your decision over the coming months. The second is the future, events that will take place over the next months. The third one is the fate of your dreams. Keep them on your altar overnight, and if you wish, when they are half dry, keep them in a special box or pouch. Once you have laid them out in the altar, see the shimmering circle of purple all about you, strong within you, within your mind's eyes, and allow it to fade as the universe absorbs this energy. And this spell, you can have it cast, but I say. So whatever your destiny is, we choose, we create. Okay, Leo? I know there is something that you have. This is distance healings that you need to do. This is karmatic healings. This one over here is something that you have up in the air that you don't know what to do with it. Okay? And you're going to get the answers for it. Remember the distance card. I'm going to repeat it again. This can mean, okay, connecting to another over space and time, facilitating the healing needed to release a karma. So it could be a karma issue here. It can also represent resolving karmic issues, revealing past life connections, origins going back to Akashic records. So maybe you need to heal something from your past life, okay? And you're gonna have to create your own destiny, and as long as you don't heal this, your destiny will be unclear. And maybe that's the reason why you get that codependency, that you need to heal, okay, some kind of karmic issue in order to move on to whatever life you want to go. Okay, so with that said, my dear Leos, I don't know what's going on with you. I tried to give you the best scenario ever in this situation. I hope this helps you in what's going through your mind. Remember that it's hard sometimes to I believe literally figure them out. So you need to put your grain and understand what is it that you want for your life, and no one can help you. Love and light, and I see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the month. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Thanksgiving to all that are watching me right now. Have a wonderful time. This is Maria de Conroya, and don't forget to come to my live videos. Bye bye. Lots of love.